I'm feeling a lot of peer pressure and or a lot of need of this person for approval of others. And in this case, it was a friend group or a party group or a community that they chose over you. They're telling all of these people, oh no, I totally broke it off with them. Yeah, they're trash, they're dirty, whatever. But all the while, secretly, they were still energetically connected to you and afraid to let go. Well, Anubis has come in to put a death to this Two of Cups situation with you. Hey Collective, it's Brandon Curtis, the Pleiadian High Priest at Entpgathering Science and Spirituality meeting with a channeled message for Starseeds and Earth Angels. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back, subscribers. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Smash that icon to become a subscriber if this resonates with you. And let's jump into it, calling in Archangel Michael, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Gabriel, and Archangel Raphael. Calling in the Starseed families out there and Earth Angels. Calling in their spirit guides, their ancestors, the Ascended Masters. Calling in the Titan and God and Goddess energy of the celestial bodies. Mother Gaia, Mother Moon. So much gratitude for this life on this planet right now. Even though we're all going through it, I'm feeling very optimistic for you, Collective. So let's tap in and find out what is going on in your energy. We've got a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. For some of you, you're getting back to work after a period where maybe you were working off some karma or you were connected to certain energies that you're now free of. Oh, and these energies were taking a lot of your time and energy so that you couldn't give. But as a light worker, as a starseed or an earth angel, you know that you must find a very strong balance between spirituality and practicality with the full moon in Pisces. So you're working this out. Yeah, in the last reading there was Hangman energy where the collective, you were looking at things from a higher perspective, noticing that there were certain relationships you had to let go of so that you could retain your own energy. They were taking a little bit too much, and I'm picking up the same here. Third card out, you're very close to achieving your goal. Give us moon. Yeah, so continue as you are working, Starseed, Earth Angel, because it's building energy for you. Bottom of the deck, conclusions are within reach. Yeah, you taking control of your energy and its regulation is bringing a balance to your spirituality and the practical matters here on Earth, in Earth energy. You're very, very close to achieving your goal. All right, let's get 3 more cards. This is really beautiful. You know, you could be a little bit exhausted. So take naps when you feel like it. I don't care if it's in the middle of the day. As a light worker, as a starseed, you know this is important because many of you receive downloads during those times. Pay attention to your dreams. Try to remember them. Sometimes, you know, our spirit guides, our ancestors, our starseed family, you know, I firmly believe, let's say you're a starseed, that you probably return to your home planet each night. So if you're not remembering your dreams, it's not necessarily a bad thing. just trust that you get downloads, you do attend the meetings that you're called to, and you do gain information that you may not be able to clearly remember. Just trust that it's in you when you wake up the next morning or when you wake up from that nap. I certainly know this to be true. So anymore, if I have the time, if I'm not in a session with a client or working, I will take a nap if my body calls for it. All right. Next message. Messenger, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. The star, Sirius. Time to give rather than take. Yeah, there's balance to giving and taking energy for you. Great balance in spirituality and practicality. And you're receiving messages about this balance and how to maintain it. The blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation and integration time under balance, spirituality and practicality. Of course, it is integration time. And paired with you're very close to achieving your goal, what message do you have for my lovely starseeds and earth angels? Fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. In a reading that I posted yesterday, we're talking about oppositions in zodiacal charts. That's when you have two planets 180 degrees apart from one another. In order to learn how to regulate your own energy, a time to give rather than take, and messenger, bringing harmony and balance, you really had to look at or live in extremes, starseed, earth angel. You're very good about that. And maybe you experienced a lot of extremes growing up or for most of your life, but you're now finding that the universe is presenting a way for you to balance out those extremes. So your next relationship or whatever, job, person, place, or thing is going to be better balanced from the get-go, rather than maybe being in one extreme or the other and then meeting this person, place, or thing and moving forward with that relationship. You're going to be better balanced. So you're not going to meet this person, place, or thing that's coming into your life from a place of feeling at one end or the other extreme. You're balancing your spirituality with your practicality. And what I'm just hearing, sometimes, when you are in one extreme or the other, whether you're, so let's say, you're an earth angel, starseed, it's all up in your spirituality. And you're light, you're just, doing a lot of astral work, and are rarely rooted in the physical plane because you enjoy being in that energy. That scares a lot of people. It's intimidating, and people don't know how to work with that energy because they're earth energy. They're very practical. But your mission is to shine your light so that others can understand it, see it and understand it and feel it. But if you are in the extreme, it's not going to resonate for people. It'll actually push people away. You're finding a balance in using that and regulating that energy, which is amazing. And you're very near the end of this particular cycle where you're learning. Bottom of the deck, loosen your grip. coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. The golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. Loosen your grip, fall into my arms. Let God in, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. Yeah, you might have some sort of addiction that is the very last thing to remove. Alejandra by Lady Gaga. I know that we are young, and I know that you may love me, but I just can't be with you like this anymore, Alejandro. Yeah. Maybe this addiction is love. Maybe this addiction is a person. And you are loosening your grip to this. Actually, the universe is helping you balance out those energies. I'm picking up, a Sagittarius and a Gemini relationship, or Pisces and a Virgo. They're the opposite signs, Taurus and Scorpio, Aquarius and Leo. Very, very exciting energies to come together because they are opposites and shadows of each other. But is that really what you want? Constantly like butting heads, or each remaining in the extreme of that sign or that energy, and never really learning through the relationship how to regulate energy. All right, let's tap into the tarot. All right, I wanted to fall out. The moon. The moon is the archetype of the deadly mother, things unseen. It's the archetype of feminine receptive energy. I'm picking up here that in this union there was a lot of, and here it's right over full moon in Pisces, balance, spirituality, and practicality. I'm picking up mystery. I'm picking up things not quite known, but felt. Let's find out what the challenge, 7 of Swords, the moon in Aquarius. So there's a person in your energy, or this is you acquiring knowledge that was formerly unseen or unknown to you. 7 of Swords can be really looking at, it could be a card of success because you've been able to steal away the necessary swords and integrate them. Steal away swords from people who were kind of ciphering or connecting to your energy, kind of disarming them. And in the process, you're breaking away from them, you're learning how to balance your own energy, and you're uncovering what was formerly hidden from you with this moon card. What's going on in the subconscious for my starseeds and earth angels in this situation, balancing out their energy, moving away from extremes, moving away from relationships or addictions that in relationships, or relationships as addictions. Kind of relearning how to come together with people is first learning how to balance out the extremes within you. Bitches by Tilla Lowe. In the subconscious, 10 of Swords. So yeah, this is an ego death of sorts. This is an ending to a relationship, and somebody is definitely feeling it. This could be you or the person that you're thinking of who was in these extreme energies with you, being connected. There's harmony and balance being brought to you. You now know and have the energy that you can give rather than take, because this person was taking a lot of energy. That's what you're finding out. With this Moon card and Seven of Swords, they're now in Ten of Swords. They're now feeling, oh yeah, I was taking way much more than I was giving this Earth Angel or Starseed. In the recent past, yeah, this person was deceptive. They don't quite know how to love. They like living in extremes. They were probably had addiction issues. And your light, Starseed or Earth Angel, you're able to transmute those energies and get out of any sort of addictions. You might have some minor ones still going on that you'd like to drop, like smoking tobacco or even weed. In the recent past, you got Two of Cups. But let me finish my first thought. Like, this person knows it's over with you, knows that you know it's over, and that you're concentrating on your own self. They want to reach out and recouple with you and be friends, but they also are in Ten of Swords, Seven of Swords energy, and the Moon card right now. So the universe is still showing them exactly the nature of the bond between you two. Come Back Kid by Sleigh Bells. I know it's hard, but you got to deal with it. Exactly. Yeah, they need to deal with their Ten of Swords energy, receive all the downloads about this union with you, friendship, romance, whatever, and put a death and transform. Here's my buddy Anubis. So their Ten of Swords, Gemini energy in their subconscious, and death, Scorpionic energy in their conscious strength position. Anubis is here to help them put an end to this relationship, and also put an end to any addictions that they still have, whether that's to love, money, sex, or vices to substance, or even drinking here with Two of Cups. Ace of Cups. Yeah, so if they continue doing the work that they're doing and allow Anubis to take them through to the death process, have their heart weighed against the feather, they will have new life. Here with the Scarab Beetle, Ace of Cups. But they need to assess how heavy their heart is before they can move on. And this is you, fam, Starseeds and Earth Angels, who know this process very well. You know how to work with Anubis and go through ego death processes because that's your mission, part of your mission. Picking up a lot of you are empaths and shadow workers or walkers, light workers. As a light worker, you know how to work with your dark, especially those extreme energies that are responsible, connected you or drawn you to other people who have kind of like the opposite extreme energy. You Need to Calm Down by Taylor Swift is the next channeled song. Yeah, this person needs to calm down. But, they are in Ten of Swords energy. They are dealing with death, the Moon, Seven of Swords energy, about this relationship with you, Two of Cups. But they're learning. Ace of Cups is in the near future for them, a fresh new start. Probably not with you, Starseed or Earth Angel, you're Six of Pentacles. So this new start for them and for you is about reciprocity. It's about not being exploited for your gifts or your love, Starseed, your light, Earth Angel. And that's, you know, if this person continues with this death energy and into Ace of Cups energy, they will be able to heal and be able to couple with people where you're going to receive and they're going to receive just as much energy. It's like the amount of energy that you put into the relationship is the amount of energy that you will receive in return. In the energy, Knight of Wands, so quickly moving, spiritually based or sex-based, passion-based movement is in the energy. There could be incoming communication to you, maybe not from this person, or certainly from your spirit guides, ancestors, or Starseed family. In the hopes and fears section of this situation. Knight of Wands. So you're going to be a success in this. And this other person who's going through this death process, processing this Moon energy and Seven of Swords energy and Ten of Swords energy, will come out spiritually stronger for this union with you, Starseed, Earth Angel. And this is also your hope for them, that they can stand spiritually, or that their light has been cleansed significantly, that they can learn and grow. It's also a fear of standing alone that they're processing right now with Anubis and this Ace of Cups. Final outcome, we got Justice in reverse. So Two of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Justice in the reverse is, I mean, it's literally, as I mentioned, it's Thoth and Ma'at and the scales. They're learning their part. They're receiving justice right now at the time that you watch this reading. They're in it. And what's going to come of this? Learning this justice, having their heart weighed against the feather by Anubis. They're going to learn healthy boundaries. Two of Wands energy. There's going to be great strength and healing coming to the person that you've disconnected from and are concluding this Two of Cups relationship with. So that if they do approach you, Knight of Wands, coming from a Nine of Wands energy, being a success in their own right, of actually transmuting these energies like a Starseed or an Earth Angel does. I'm not picking up that this person is an Earth Angel or a Starseed. That's why they were so enamored and wanted a relationship with you. But they needed some healing to do and understanding of the true natures of their addictions, and their morality, their ethics, their addictions. They're all being judged. I don't see the judgment card out here, but with Anubis here and the death card, Justice in reverse is the final outcome. They're right now a bit resistant to getting judged and having their heart weighed against the feather, because they know they did you wrong in the past. They took advantage of the relationship. They sent Moon energy and Seven of Swords energy your way for you to deal with. Now they're in Ten of Swords energy in their subconscious. And their fear and their hope at the same time is independence, of being able to take this Knight of Wands energy, this fire, this spiritual fire of movement, away from this Two of Cups situation with you, because ultimately they understand that what brought you together was their own extreme energy that was too closely linked to addictions. And Send My Love to Your New Lover by Adele. You set me free, send my love to your new lover. Yeah, they're realizing that gotta let go of all of our ghosts. We both know we ain't kids no more. This person is learning justice, being judged, and learning how to be their own person and live in their own strength and not have to exploit others when they come together in Two of Cups situations, Two of Wands situations where they want to come together. I'm picking up heavy, avoidant, dismissive avoidant personality or attachment style, which is an unhealthy attachment style. It's linked. It's close to narcissistic. People with narcissistic abuse. It's how they learn how to couple with other people. It's at once, arm's length away, but that arm is also pulling other people close to them. There's a fear of abandonment, but there's also a fear of getting too close because they fear being judged. But this is all based on their concept of how to come together with another person. They're seeing all of this now through their own judgment and their own spiritual learning and warfare with addictions and with other people of exploiting their energy. All this is coming down on this person, Starseed, Earth Angel. You probably feel this, know this, and you understand that it's really important right now to break free from this. And as the cards came out originally, you are moving away from this situation with the help of the divine and your star family. Just send love and light to this person, and maybe they'll come back around, but when they finish out this death process and renewal, and also looking at justice in the upright. Right now it's in reverse, so they're still in the process of receiving justice. They will turn this upside down or right side up. And learn to walk alone, spiritually speaking. Elastic Heart by Sia is the next channeled song. And another one bites the dust. Why can't I not conquer love? Yeah, this is what this person is feeling. But they're going to see through justice that, they can't treat certainly starseeds and earth angels the way that they treated you, collective. But there's going to be a great learning on their part of their own spiritual strength. Their own spiritual strength and their own energy. Let's do one more pass here. So we've got moon energy, things not seen and understood, with Seven of Swords energy is the challenge to what is being seen. I think you're uncovering, Starseed, Earth Angel, the Seven of Swords and the nature of the Seven of Swords energy. Exactly where this energy is coming from. The person sending you this energy is in Ten of Swords in their subconscious, so they're going through an ego death process after, in the recent past, waking up to the idea of of this union with you, this friendship with you, this coupling with you, there's a death to it. They have to move away from you, and literally the universe is moving them away from you. And Anubis is helping this person through the death process. They will, if they submit to the guidance of Anubis, they will receive, here with the scarab beetle, an Ace of Cups. So a new change to their emotional person energy, where before they were in extremes. And they were in an extreme, maybe in places of addiction in their life, when they latched onto you and exploited your energy with Six of Pentacles. They can clean all of this up and learn how to give their energy in a fair way with people in their life. And there might be a very quick display of spiritual fire energy on their part, either moving forward in life, away from you, having learned from the relationship, or back to you. And they're going to come back to you as the wounded warrior. 9 is the number of the self, so it's not like 10 of wands would mean returning with all the burdens from your previous relationship. No, this is them standing alone, having gone through and learned the lessons. This isn't the hopes and fears. So that's a hope of theirs, but it's also a fear of standing alone. Because in the final outcome, there's still justice in reverse. So they're still being judged and receiving justice and understanding a true balanced relationship with you, collective. 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. King of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, Knight of Cups. 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. They know that you had the potential to be a 10 of Cups or 10 of Pentacles situation. They're in 10 of Swords energy. And because they chose a 10 of Cups situation with like a group, like a family or a community, rather than flying solo with you. But this was necessary for them to, and for you to understand that they were siphoning your energy. And they were being sort of manipulated. I'm feeling a lot of peer pressure and or a lot of need of this person for approval of others. And in this case, it was a friend group or a party group or a community that they chose over you. They're telling all of these people, oh no, I totally broke it off with them. Yeah, they're trash, they're dirty, whatever. But all the while, secretly, they were still energetically connected to you and afraid to let go. Well, Anubis has come in to put a death to this 2 of Cups situation with you. And now they're in 10 of Swords, and they're learning the lessons, spiritually speaking, to stand on their own and not have to seek the approval or steal light from a Lightworker, from a Starseed, or an Earth Angel in this case. But they're in the thick of it. They're still coming out of justice in reverse. And leaving this community and standing alone, standing strong. It's a fear of theirs to be 9 of Wands energy. But again, it's not 10 of Wands, or it's not associated with this 10 of Cups, this party scene that they were in, maybe dealing with addictions. All right, I think I'm going to leave it here. I hope this resonated with you. Take only what resonates, and if you'd like to donate to the channel, it's never expected, but always deeply appreciated. And I'll take your name and pray for you that whatever you donate is returned to you tenfold. I do that with all my donations. And if you'd like to check out my services, all that information can be found in the description box of this video. And until the next reading, namaste.